How do you properly nourish a giant of the feline world, so that they stay strong, healthy, and full of energy for many years to come? Which specific nutrients are the most important for maintaining that massive frame, and that incredibly thick, luxurious fur that Maine Coons are famous for? Have you ever wondered if your extra-large cat needs a special kind of diet compared to a normal-sized house cat, to prevent common health problems? Hi, welcome back to Paw and Order. My name is Carl, and I am gonna teach you everything you need to know about feeding a Maine Coon cat, using simple steps and easy English. Maine Coons are truly the kings and queens of the cat world, and because they are so big and powerful, their food needs are very unique. We are going to go through this journey step by step, to make sure your gentle giant gets exactly what they need to thrive in your home. The first thing you must understand about Maine Coons is that they are considered a slow maturing breed, which means they do not reach their full size until they are 4 or 5 years old. This is very different from most cats that finish growing in just 1 year, so their nutrition must support this long period of bone and muscle development. Because they have such large frames, they need a high amount of protein to keep their muscles strong and healthy throughout their entire lives. You should look for cat food where the first ingredient is a real meat like chicken, turkey, or fish, rather than a grain or a filler. High-quality protein is the building block of a healthy Maine Coon, and it helps them maintain their impressive weight without becoming overweight or lazy. Think of your Maine Coon like a professional athlete who needs the best fuel to perform their best and stay in top shape. By starting with a focus on high protein, you are setting the foundation for a long and vibrant life for your furry friend. Maine Coons are also famous for their long and thick coats, which require a specific balance of fats and oils to stay shiny and free of tangles. You should look for foods that are rich in omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids, which are often found in fish oils or flaxseed. These healthy fats nourish the skin from the inside out, and help prevent the fur from becoming dry or brittle over time. A healthy coat is not just about looking good, it actually protects the cat's skin, and helps them regulate their body temperature in different seasons. If your Maine Coon's fur looks dull or if they are shedding excessively, it might be a sign that they need more healthy fats in their daily diet. Feeding them a little bit of salmon or a specialized skin and coat formula can make a huge difference in how they look and feel. Your cat will spend a lot of time grooming that beautiful fur, and good nutrition makes their job much easier and more effective. Hydration is a very serious topic for Maine Coon owners, because large cats are often prone to kidney and urinary tract issues if they do not drink enough water. In the wild, cats get most of their moisture from the prey they eat, but many indoor cats only eat dry kibble, which has very little water content. You should try to provide a mix of high-quality wet food and dry food, to ensure your cat is getting plenty of fluids every single day. Wet food is excellent, because it mimics a natural diet and helps keep the kidneys flushed and healthy as the cat grows older. You can also encourage your Maine Coon to drink more by using a cat water fountain, instead of a still bowl. Maine Coons are famously obsessed with running water, and many of them love to play with the stream, or dip their paws in the bubbles. By making water fun and accessible, you are protecting your cat's internal health, and preventing painful medical problems in the future. Because Maine Coons are such large animals, their joints take a lot of pressure every time they jump, run, or climb around the house. It is a very good idea to look for cat food that contains added glucosamine and chondroitin, which are natural supplements that support joint health. These ingredients help keep the cartilage between the bones soft and flexible, which is especially important as the cat enters their senior years. You want your Maine Coon to stay mobile and active for as long as possible, so they can continue to enjoy their favorite perches and cat trees. Starting these supplements early through their diet is much more effective than trying to fix a joint problem after it has already started. Think of it like taking care of a large truck. The parts need extra support because of the heavy load they carry every day. Your cat might be a gentle giant, but their body works hard to move that large frame around, and they deserve the best joint support available. One unique challenge with feeding Maine Coons is their shoveling eating style, where they use their large jaws to scoop up food, often making a big mess. Many Maine Coon owners find that using a wide and shallow ceramic or stainless steel bowl is much better than a deep or narrow one. Deep bowls can cause whisker fatigue, which is when a cat's sensitive whiskers touch the sides of the bowl too much and make them feel very uncomfortable. A wide bowl allows them to eat easily, without their whiskers being bothered, which leads to a much more relaxed and happy mealtime. You should also consider raising the food bowl off the floor slightly using a small stand, so the cat doesn't have to crouch down so low to eat. Because they are so tall, eating from an elevated position is much better for their neck and spine, and helps with their digestion. A comfortable cat is a hungry cat, and these small changes in how you present the food can make a world of difference. Portion control is extremely important, because Maine Coons are very good at convincing their owners that they are starving even when they have just eaten. Because they are so large, it is easy to accidentally overfeed them, which can lead to obesity and heart problems, like hypertrophic cardiomyopathy. You should always use a measuring cup to ensure you are giving the exact amount of food recommended by your veterinarian based on your cat's weight and activity level. Do not just fill the bowl to the top and let them eat whenever they want, as this free feeding often leads to weight gain. Instead, divide their daily food into 2 or 3 smaller meals to keep their metabolism steady and their hunger satisfied throughout the day. If your cat is gaining too much weight, you should consult your vet to adjust the calories without sacrificing the essential nutrients they need. Keeping your Maine Coon at a healthy weight is one of the kindest things you can do to ensure they live a long and happy life. The transition between kitten food and adult food is a very important phase that should happen much later for a Maine Coon than for other breeds. Most vets suggest keeping a Maine Coon on high-quality kitten food until they are at least 18 months or even 2 years old to support their extended growth. Kitten food is much higher in calories and specific minerals like calcium, which are necessary for building strong bones and large muscles. If you switch to adult food too early, your Maine Coon might not get the fuel they need to reach their full potential size and strength. When you finally do make the switch, you should do it very slowly over a period of 10 to 14 days by mixing the old food with the new food. This prevents your cat from getting an upset stomach or diarrhea from a sudden change in their diet. Patience is the key here, because a Maine Coon is a marathon runner in the world of growth, not a sprinter. Treats are a great way to bond with your Maine Coon and practice your simple English commands, but they should never make up more than 10% of their daily calories. You can use small pieces of freeze-dried meat or special dental treats that help keep their large teeth clean and their breath fresh. Because Maine Coons are very intelligent, you can make them work for their treats by hiding them inside a puzzle toy or a cardboard box with holes in it. This provides mental stimulation and mimics the natural hunting behavior they would use in the wild to find their food. It turns a simple snack into a fun game that keeps their brain sharp and their body moving around the room. Just remember that if you give extra treats one day, you should slightly reduce their main meal to keep the total calories balanced. Using treats as a tool for learning and play is much better than just giving them away for free, as it builds a stronger connection between you and your pet. Dental health is often overlooked in feline nutrition, but for a breed with such a large mouth, it is very important to keep their teeth and gums in top condition. Some dry kibbles are specifically designed with a larger size and a crunchy texture that helps to scrub the teeth as the cat bites down on them. This helps to reduce the buildup of plaque and tartar, which can lead to painful gum disease and expensive dental cleanings at the vet. You can also find water additives or dental powders that can be mixed into their food to help kill the bacteria that cause bad breath. A Maine Coon with a healthy mouth will be much more willing to eat their food and will be much happier overall in their daily life. Checking your cat's teeth once a week during a grooming session is a great way to stay on top of their oral hygiene. If you see any redness in the gums, or if the cat is dropping food out of their mouth, it might be time to visit the doctor for a professional checkup. As your Maine Coon enters their senior years, which is usually around age 8 or 9, their nutritional needs will change once again to support their aging body. Senior cats often need food that is easier to digest, and contains even more antioxidants, to support their immune system and brain function. You might notice that they become a little less active, so their calorie needs might decrease to prevent them from getting too heavy in their old age. It is also important to monitor their appetite closely, because a sudden loss of interest in food can be a sign of many different health issues in older cats. Regular blood tests at the vet can help determine if your senior Maine Coon needs a special prescription diet to support their kidneys, liver, or heart. Providing the right nutrition during this stage of life is like giving your cat a comfortable and supportive retirement. You have been partners for many years, and keeping them well fed and healthy is the best way to honor that long and beautiful friendship. One of the most unique things about Maine Coons is their love for pawing at their food and water, which can sometimes result in a very messy kitchen floor. Many Maine Coons will dip their paw into their water bowl and lick the moisture off their fur, or they might try to dig around their food bowl, as if they are burying it. This is a natural instinct, but it can be a bit frustrating for owners who like to keep a clean house for their family. Using a large silicone mat under the food and water station is a simple and effective way to catch any spills or crumbs before they reach your floor. These mats are very easy to wash, and they keep the bowls from sliding around while the cat is eating their meal. It is also a good idea to keep the food station in a quiet corner, where the cat feels safe and doesn't feel like they have to protect their food from others. A peaceful environment is just as important as the food itself when it comes to healthy and happy digestion for a large breed like this. Communication and routine are the final steps in creating a successful feeding plan for your Maine Coon, and for practicing your simple English skills. Try to talk to your cat using consistent words like, dinner time, or, are you hungry, every single day, so they learn the sounds associated with their meals. Maine Coons are very talkative, and they will likely answer you with chirps, trills, and meows to tell you exactly what they want. This daily interaction is a wonderful way to build your vocabulary and your confidence, while also strengthening the bond with your pet. When you follow a strict schedule, your cat will feel much more secure, because they know exactly when their next meal is coming. This reduces stress and prevents them from begging for food all day long, which makes your home a much more relaxed place to live. You are the provider and the leader, and your Maine Coon trusts you to take care of their most basic and important needs every single day. As we reach the conclusion of these steps, I want you to remember that every Maine Coon is an individual, and what works for one might not work for another. You should always pay close attention to your cat's energy levels, the quality of their fur, and the consistency of their bathroom habits to see if their diet is working. If you are ever unsure about what to feed your cat, do not be afraid to ask your veterinarian for a professional recommendation tailored to your specific pet. Learning how to nourish a large animal is a big responsibility, but it is also one of the most rewarding parts of being a cat owner. You are doing a fantastic job by taking the time to research and learn these simple steps in English to improve your knowledge. Your Maine Coon is lucky to have someone who cares so much about their health, and who is willing to put in the effort to provide the very best nutrition. Keep up the great work and enjoy every moment with your beautiful and majestic companion as they grow and thrive under your careful watch. Thank you so much for spending this time with me on Paw and Order, and I hope these steps have given you the tools you need to feed your Maine Coon with confidence. Remember to keep your English simple, stay consistent with your schedule, and always provide lots of fresh water for your giant friend. This journey of pet ownership is a long and beautiful one, and I am so happy to be a small part of your success as you learn and grow every day. I am Carl, and I look forward to our next lesson, where we will dive even deeper into the incredible world of animals and how we can make their lives better. Whether you are preparing for a new kitten or taking care of a senior cat, the love and care you provide are the most important ingredients of all. Until next time, happy feeding, and give your Maine Coon a big pat on the head from me.